Minty, and another upload is occurring. Yes, 2 uploads one day because this is a huge day for RuneScape and old school RuneScape. We got some more information on the log and error. 1% of RuneScape still can't log in, so we got some info on that. They're going into what they call the recovery phase. And old school RuneScape has a pretty cool update coming out as well. But before we jump in, this is the channel that keeps you up to date with RuneScape and RuneScape 3 as much as I possibly can, checking Reddit, websites, Twitters, official pages, JMods, all of that good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to help a brother out. But we're going to jump into it. Oh my lord. So this is straight from the RuneScape Reddit, just kind of showing what has been the latest post from RuneScape themselves. Everything pertaining to the login updates. Server login issue, server login issue, server login issue, all by Mod Warden, who has been an absolute champ, just showing how forthcoming they are with the current problems going on. And as one of the, the Jagex CEO himself said, this is a problem that has only happened once in 20 years, and they are still trying to fix it. So the newest post from RuneScape, which just happened March 11th, server login update. They put a patch in. They had to close the game down for a bit, get the game back up, because they did an update, which made it so that the 1% of the 1% that were able to log in, so 1% couldn't log in, and then 1% of that, or however many, were able to log in and get lucky. Well, once this update hit, not anymore, buddy. Sorry, man, you're on the sidelines just with your brethren. But this is the first stage of the recovery. Within the next 24 hours, we'll be taking the first steps into the restoration phase, as we test a few impacted accounts that have been restored with our telemetry merging solution. This is an internal test only, so no accounts in the live game will be unlocked or returned in any way. So, not yet, but hopefully soon. In the coming days, we'll also share a bigger update on our test plans that will help us complete the process of validating the work. So be rest assured, and of course, finally, following our notice yesterday, we have disabled access for a small number of RuneScape accounts that were able to log in after they weren't able to log in. So once this patch hit, those who were affected, very few, were also sitting on the sidelines with the rest of the 1%. And that, well, turned into some memes, of course. People getting locked out of their accounts today, the 1%, first time. Oh man, if you are the 1% of the 1% that got kicked out, comment down below, man. We'll see if anyone is actually affected. I was reading some Reddit comments, and yeah, there definitely are people that are suffering out there. And this is a tweet from the official RuneScape page. We've now disabled access for all accounts mentioned yesterday. If you're a part of this group, you should see an error message, invalid email, or password, or single sign or on fail. So yes, this just happened about 6 hours ago. If you're playing RuneScape 3, that was the update that just hit. And they go down here. We'll shortly restart our game servers to update the login message. Error for accounts proactively disabled for restoration work. So soon after this happened, obviously more memes were to come, because everyone saw that little update page on RuneScape 3 and got all excited. System update in. Is it for me? Error loading profile players when we see the system update message. Yes, it is for you, but not in a good way. Not just yet. And then you gotta have the Thanos, man. System update in 14.11. Brace for impact. Oh man, it's only a small amount of people, but it's even funnier when it's only a smaller group, man, because it just makes the memes even better. I swear, I'm loving the Reddit posts, man. I used to judge the Reddit people. I'm starting to grow accustomed to you guys, man. So let's jump into the old school news. So this was actually on the Q&A they talked about today. I skimmed through it. I must have missed that part, but apparently the new fishing boss, Temporas, the Spirit of the Sea, March 24th. It was showed on today's live stream. I'll play a little clip of the this is from the old school RuneScape Twitter page, a little promotional clip, man. It's pretty good. I'll play about half of it. If you want to see the full part, you can always go to their Twitter. So the hell, you're firing fish from cannons? There's like pirate ships? I don't know. I believe it's a fishing boss. So you train fishing. More should come out soon. I'm sure they'll have a blog post about it. looks pretty sick. I mean, I wasn't really asking for this, but I'll take it, you know. I'm not gonna say no. And as soon as this hit today, yes, the memes poured in. You versus the Temperos she tells you not to worry about. So, yeah, before and after. The one we get, the one we want, right? Man, I know the trailer made it look good, but this is what you're going to be seeing in game. This is it. This is what you get. Of course, now I wanted to throw this in. They are having an art competition where you can put bananas or yellow banana themed hats and you win a year of membership and like a King Black Dragon Lego set or something. And we got the rum hat. It's got Crumja rum with banana sticking out of it, man, and it's pretty sick. This is from Crown Mimic, absolutely top notch. I love it. Now, if you did not know, apparently there are PvP tournaments going on, so I thought it'd be cool to bring this up. We have Method. Method has signed a lot of RuneScape content creators, mainly RuneScape PvP content creators, and they're having a huge 1v1 grand what's wrong with me, man? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Grand finals tournament. So it's been going on, and I believe this is going to be the finale. $3,000 up for grabs. We'll bring the top 8 from each region to battle it out. You want to watch that March 13th and 14th, 6 p.m. GMT, 1 p.m. ET, twitch.tv/method. If you're going on Twitch, be careful. Don't get scam. There's no double XP. If they tell you to log in your RuneScape account, don't do it. It's a hack. I know there's always going to be new people though, so I got to go over it or I'm going to feel bad. But yeah, they got the whole roster here, which I might even watch. I know a couple of these: West Ham, Dino, some pretty cool names here. Kemp Q, apparently, Pure Sev, okay. Panic PK, so it should be good. $3,000, probably one of the biggest prize pools for RuneScape. I would hope to see that explode in value. Like I said, a community prize pool for certain tournaments would be sick. I would add some money in. I'd add some GP in. I would love that. So yeah, Method, good job there. Also pertaining to PvP, LMS, our Battle Royale minigame in old school RuneScape. All of the bots got wiped. All of the LMS prices went absolutely up, skyrocketing. So if you've seen the Trover parchments be very expensive, but apparently the bots are coming back. And you know it's a bot because anytime he puts on the staff, he'll switch to mage, even when he's under him. So just, quick little video clip. He'll walk under, puts the melee on, puts the prey mage. Now he's going to go ahead and switch to the bow. Prey's range. Whip. Melee. Oh, rage. That's how you're dealing with a bot. If you want a really easy way to win the fights, all you do is just switch to an attack. So say you're in range, put your staff on, and then at the last tick, just range them, and they'll switch on out. It's just the easiest win ever. You can farm these bots for free points. It just sucks. We do have to deal with that. Now, the first video of the day, we covered a bunch of hardcore Iron Man deaths. There's more. This is the most I've ever seen in one day. Are there server problems happening? Are there DCs? I've not played today, so let me know. Are you DCing in old school? Because there are more deaths. We got Young Zez, who has died rank 1416, 139 million experience. These are not low-level hardcore Iron Man. This guy was almost 2K total. He had 200 barrows runs, a bunch of clues. Looks like he did a bunch of bossing. And another one, Never Spoon, rank 2,200, 100 million experience, 1,900 total, not bad at all. A lot of 90 stats here. And, yep, another one bites the dust, dude. That's like 6 very high-level hardcore Iron Man that have died in the last 10 hours. What is happening? I usually see this guy post once in 4 days. 6 posts today. Oh my God. Hardcore Iron Man deaths on Twitter if you want to keep up with that. Now, I thought we'd do a little bit of market watch since I didn't cover it last time, and someone told me maybe I should check out the Blowpipe. The Blowpipe Nerf, I don't believe is in, but they were going to cover in the balancing post that they did, where they were going to talk about nerfing the Blowpipe, and let it be known, it did drop a ton. But it's not been nerfed yet, and to my surprise, we are seeing an uptick on the Blowpipe. So yeah, Toxic Blowpipe empty. It is now above 3 million GP again. You can see its all-time high was about 3.7, go back a little bit more, touched about 4.2. 4.2 does seem to be a nice price for the blowpipe, but ever since that balancing idea and blog post came out, you could see a very big dip. Whoop, and dip, whoop, and dip. But to my surprise, it's kind of on the uptrend right now, all the way from about 3 mil to about 3.2 mil. Would it be a purchase? I don't know. I'm sure it'll probably keep going down once the balancing does happen, but the trades seem to be good, about 7,000, 10,000 a day. It doesn't seem like it's losing any volume there. And we'll check the scales. Not bad. Seems to be following the same pattern as the blowpipe. Why? I don't know, but Zora scales are also on the uptrend. Now you can use Zora scales on the Serp Helm and the Toxic Staff, so it's not as affected by this update. So I don't know why it's following the same pattern, but it is almost like for certain following the same pattern. Maybe because you can turn the certain weapons, if you don't want to keep them, you can turn them into scales. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but if you guys want me to go over a certain item, all you gotta do is comment it down below. I'll give you some advice, some feedback. I'm not sure if you want it, but I'll do it. And yeah, just don't buy anything because of me. Make sure you do your own research. You made the GP, you earned it. Get it going. But hopefully you don't mind 2 videos in one day. A lot going on. We're going to have the recovery phase for RuneScape 3. We're going to have the new fishing boss in Old School. And there's going to be a tournament for PvP this weekend. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.